I'm going to teach you how to do 4-digit subtraction with regrouping. Our example is 6,564 minus 787. The top number is called the minuend. This is the number you are subtracting from. The bottom number is called the subtrahend. This is the number you are subtracting or taking away. Before I start, I'm going to represent 6,564 using base 10 blocks because this is the number I am subtracting from. I do not represent 787 in base 10 blocks because this is the number I'm subtracting. This is the number I'm taking away from my minuend. So that's why I do not draw the 787. All right, now let's start our operation. So I'm going to start at the ones place when I'm doing my subtraction. I'm going to think, can I do 4 minus 7? I can't do 4 minus 7 because 4 is less than 7, so I need to go to my neighbor, the tens. At my neighbor's the 10, I'm going to regroup by taking 1 10 and turning that into 10 ones. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take 1 10, and that 1 10 is going to become 10 ones. Here's 1 10, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. It looks like this. I go to my neighbor, the tens. I take 1 10, so now I'm left with 5 tens. And now I have an extra 10 ones, so that gives me 14 ones. Now I can subtract, or I can keep going and see if I need to regroup anymore. So if I go to my tens place value, I have 5, subtract 8. If I have 5, I can't take 8 away because 5 is less than 8. So I need to go to my neighbor, the hundreds. I go to my neighbor, the hundreds. I take 100 and I regroup that over to the tens place because 100 is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens. Okay. So in my hundreds, I no longer have 500s. I only have 400s. And that 100 that I took was regrouped to make 10 tens. So now I don't have 5 tens. I have 15 tens. Next, I'm going to look at my hundreds place value. In my hundreds place value, I have 4 minus 7. But I can't do that because 4 is less than 7. So I need to go to my neighbor, the thousands, and regroup. I'm going to go to my thousands. I'm going to take 1,000 and regroup that for 10 hundreds. Right? 1,000 is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hundreds. So what I did is I went to my neighbor, the thousands. I took 1,000. So now I'm left with 5,000s instead of 6,000s. And I regrouped that 1,000 for 10 hundreds. So instead of 400s, I now have 1,400s. Okay. So now I look at my thousands place. I have 5 minus 0, which I can do because 5 is more than 0. So now I can subtract my, now I can do my full subtraction. I'll go back to my ones place. 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. And 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. So 6,564 minus 787 is equal to 5,777. The answer after you subtract is called the difference. So the difference is 5,777. I could have also showed this on the base 10 blocks, right? So for 14 minus 7, I have 14 ones in total, and I could take 7 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In my tens place, I did 15 subtract 8. So here's 15, and I can take 8 tens away. I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left over. Right? In my hundreds place value, I have 14 hundreds, and I can take 700s away. So I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I do that, that's going to leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700s left. And of course, for the thousands, 5 minus 0, I don't have to subtract anything, so that leaves me with 5. So in the end, for the base 10 blocks, if I did my subtraction, I'm going to see that I have 5 in my thousands, which is the same for the equation here. 7 in the hundreds, which is the same for the equation. 7 in the tens, and 7 in the ones. And this is how you do 4-digit subtraction with regrouping.